Okay, so this is a new tutorial, and it's mainly about, you know, what if a situation arises where you want to modify your rig so that you could get more movement out of it. Basically meaning like, what if, like, say on this rig, for example, if I grab this controller, if you remember correctly, it only has rotation available. See? And the translate's been blocked out. And the only thing that has the ability to pull and stretch is the bottom one. Whereas anything after that is locked out, and it only has a rotation constraint or orientation. So, is it possible to modify it? And if so, modify it so that I can also do a parent constraint? And if so, can I still do it even if there's some animation on it? So that's what this tutorial is about. And the answer is actually yes. You can change it up. For example, this one is the same rig, right? But I wanted more ability to stretch. For example, I modified it in the moment so that I can pull on that, whereas before that was not possible. So now I can pull on that, and also this one too can pull on that. I'm gonna turn the bones so you can see the bones. Yeah, so remember this, but now it can also do that and also do that. And that allowed me to get a little bit more pop in the animation. So this is what I have. Pretty fun. Oh. Oh. So and I took advantage of the situation of being able to do a parent constraint, so I can pull on it and stuff like that. So I'm going to show how to do that. And another example is here, same rig. This one does have some simple animation. Right? And this one, I do have it so that even the upper legs, like this one, so not just this one or this one, but including this one, I can pull on it. And this one down here, I can also pull on that, but it's probably only good for a certain amount of pull. Yeah, so highly modifiable. You can change it up, and I'm going to show that right now. So I have this the rig, same rig, and where it's locked out for here, see, locked out, these are all locked out. Yeah. Kind of want to see this see-through, so I can, one second. So I kind of want the floor to be see-through. So this is the shader for it, and I'm gonna, under transmission, I'm gonna pump up the weight. See, there you go. Mainly so I can grab these. That way it's transparent. Anyway, so from here, and this has some animation from before. It's older, so it's not that great. I'm just using that example that you can modify it even with animation. Main thing is that right now the animation all starts at 1, so I'm gonna go to frame 0, right? And from there you could even go like, I don't know, -5 if you wanted. See? Anyway, so let's say -5 for example. I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna make this parent constraint. I'm also gonna make this parent constraint, and this one, and maybe not. And also I'm probably gonna make this one parent constraint, so I can stretch it. This one as well, stretch it. This one as well, stretch it. Okay. Alright, so from here, what I'm going to do is I need to make my bone selectable. Right, I'm going to make it selectable. And I'm going to crack open my empty group organizer that contains my root joint and my control group. Alright, so this one here, inside of this has my COG. The later tutorials, I didn't bother to contain the center of gravity, I mean the main controller, with the group. So maybe I'm just gonna yank it out just for the sake of the other rigs don't have this. It's just kind of not necessary for you guys. I'm just gonna leave it out. The animation is still fine. So just so that we're on the same page. So I don't want you guys getting confused, like, hey, what the hell is this, you know? Like having that extra group that's containing the animation controllers. Like the letter I believe I did not group this. And the letter U, did I group the letter U? Anyway, so this is what we have. Don't worry about it. Alright. Now, from here, this controller, right here, this guy right there, right? I'm going to unlock the controller because I need access to it. See? Then I'm gonna select the controller and I'm gonna shift select the joint for it, the corresponding joint. As you can see, the joint, it does not have a parent constraint, only a orient constraint, which is in blue, left joint 10. Okay, so I'm just gonna find this joint, press F. So there's left joint 10, and there's left joint 10 orient constraint for this joint right here. Anyway, I'm gonna grab the controller. I'm gonna shift select the joint, right? And then from there, I'm gonna go constraint, parent constraint, option box, and the default has a rotate on to constrain the rotate axis. But as you can see, I already have a rotate constraint. If I do another one, this whole thing is going to turn lime green, which I can show it right now. See? So basically what happened is that I have a doubling up of the constraints. At least that's what I think it is when it turns green. I don't trust it. I don't like it. So I'm going to undo it. So all you gotta do is uncheck that. That way it doesn't constrain what's already something that has been constrained. It will only constrain the X, Y, and Z translate. See? Uncheck that, apply. And now I have my up and down, left and right constrained, meaning the controller. Okay. So once I do that, right, I'm gonna go to frame 1 where the animation started. See, and there's no keyframe there for this controller because I just unlocked it and I did a constraint for it. So what I need to do is just press S, because whatever animation I have, I want to just follow through on all of it. Meaning if I go to Window, Animation, Editors, Graph Editor, right? Here's a graph editor for Control 14. This guy right there, the one I just modified. And translate X, Y, and Z. You notice this is that keyframe. Over here, 1, 1. Right? But now I have to do it for every keyframe afterwards, right? Because there's rotation keyframes, you know, all this stuff. So I want to also keyframe these other milestones. I mean, these other major keyframes. So all I gotta do is just press S, go to the next one, it's pink, and then press S, S, see what's happening here? Here, press S, 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 S. There you go. That's all it is. So if I show this, oopsie. Uh-oh, did I do something wrong? Nah, I'm fine. Oh, I have visibility. I'm gonna just delete the visibility. I had to set a keyframe by accident. Can lock that. It's annoying me. Anyway, so here it is. And then I can go here. Right? Let's test it out. Here, I can pull on it. And see? Over here, you can see the animation being fired up. I can still rotate it. Here's the rotations. And then, let's say I lift it up. See? I can see right there. I just showed that right now. This one, maybe I'll yank it down a bit. Then maybe I'll pull it down. See, look at it's all, see, it's working perfectly fine. Anyway, so that's how you do that.